before we go, talk about some of the other storylines that happened today around the league. One of the things that we've all noticed when we were talking about it pre-show was there is a huge abundance of articles now about Nico Hoerner for the Cubs on the fast track to the major leagues. And Matt Spiegel, who's a big baseball guy, I mean, I enjoy his work actually with 670 The Score and just his baseball articles in general. But he was talking about today how, as a fan base on both sides of town, Chicago should be like over the moon excited because of the thought of Hoerner, Madrigal, and Lubob all coming up together like on the same kind of timeline, and we're all going to get to see these young studs like blah 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 blah. And it just got me thinking though, because I mean Nico Hoerner wasn't really a name until the spring training.
He was a college kid though. They drafted out. He was one of those older, mature guys that Theo went with, guys that were already kind of grown into their role,
Pretty
right?
well developed, yeah.
Right.
Weren't
So
they
he
like-
was he Stanford?
Was he
Stanford.
first round?
Yeah, he was the first round pick.
He was first round pick, though. I mean, right.
So you've got a guy that's like ready, like not ready, but
Very
he's
close.
very much like Schwarber, like Chris. Again, and I think we talked about it earlier before. Same thing, starting him out at Double-A. You've got Chris started June of 2013, started Double-A 2014, majors 2015. Schwarber drafted June 14, started out Double-A 15, majors in 15, which was like ridiculous. And then Hap again, 2015, started the 16 at High A, went Double-A by the end. 2017 by the end of that season, and then of course now 2019, hanging out at Iowa. But skip that one. Hoerner was drafted in June of 18, and now starting 19 at Double-A. I mean, he's on a fast track that the studs go to Double-A, the vets go to Triple-A. I mean, that's where he's at.
So Nico's 21 years old, and he played at Stanford. Oh, he's a smart guy.
Yeah,
Cali, bro. All right.
The big thing with him though was he had a shoulder injury. It was his left shoulder. Which was Brian's also left shoulder. But he had a shoulder injury in 2018. He only played 14 minor league games, but then he came back. He played in the Arizona Fall League, and like that's where they send all the top minor leaguers from the year. And he killed it. He was an all-star. He hit like 337, had like a 500 slugging percentage, and then spring training just killed it again. I mean, it was like only 14 games.
Is he a middle infielder?
And
he's a shortstop.
He's a shortstop. And Addison Russell becomes very expendable.
Yeah, I mean,
I was going to say, yeah.
And the thing is, and because of the injury, he only played so he started at rookie ball. So he played a couple games in Arizona in the summer. And then he went to Eugene at their short season. Then he played like 7 games at South Bend. And then he got hurt. But so now he's skipping Myrtle Beach, which is their advanced A-ball team, and just going straight to Double-A, which after last year you were like, well, yeah, he's a college bat, but he only played like 14 games. He has like less than 50 minor league at bats.
But let's be honest too, though. High A is high level Division I baseball. I mean, it really, really is. I mean, you're talking about some 18, 19, 20-year-olds that are, it doesn't, that's the beautiful part about it. I mean, he's mature because he has done that.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, it just shows you how confident they are. They're like, yeah, well, you don't need that. Like, we think you're good. We think, but Theo said that. I mean, he's not gonna come up this year. Like, if he comes up this year, something like bad happens, or Hoerner just like hit like 700 or something.
So
you can force the issue again. Schwarber did.
What in your guys' mind is a successful season for Nico Hoerner?
If he gets called up to triple, like if he makes the jump to AAA.
Okay, so like Lubob, like I said, a good season for Lubob ends in Charlotte.
I think honestly, at his age, though, I think if he's not on that late season call up roster, I think that maybe he hasn't done what he's probably expected to do at this point. He's supposed to be more. He's supposed to be advanced. He's an advanced draft. I mean,
okay.
See, I don't know, because Theo said he's like, we're starting him at Double-A. We do believe that he's good. He said all the things that you said. He's mature. He's that mature guy that we got. He has a mature bat, and we hope that he continues to hit. But he's like, he's not going to be part of our MLB depth. Like, if he gets a call in September, like maybe, like okay, but give him another taste of like reward him, I guess. But I don't. Like, is he going to make the playoff roster?
No.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Like maybe
No,
it's
they don't have room for that.
If he forces that issue, then he's having one of the most ridiculous.
Right.
You know,
Then he's a
debuts
contributor.
one could have.
the thing I will say, and I've said since the Arizona Fall League, by 2020, I think he goes into spring training competing for like the starting job at second base.